Hello and welcome back to reading my Radioapple fanfic. This is the fanfic I wrote on Wattpad, and in the comments I'll link my Wattpad in case you want to go on there, read all this yourself, or if you want to read any of my other fanfics. This is chapter 19. I had to check for a second. This is chapter 19 of my Radioapple story. It starts out with a smut warning. It gets a bit sexual in here, 18 plus. That being said, I might have to censor myself quite a bit reading this. And also, I will try not to die of embarrassment. Okay, let's go. Let's read it together. Down in hell, Alistair was still battling Zestiel and had no clue what was happening with anyone else or Lucifer. They are so, not eventually, evenly matched. It actually was making it challenging. Alistair had to catch his breath a couple of times and broke a sweat. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, Zestiel's power dropped. He was losing his strength. What is going on? Zestiel didn't understand how he could start losing it like this. Are you ready to give up? Alistair asked as he was breathing heavy from the fight. No, I'm losing the angelic magic. How can this be? That mangy fucking angel. Zestiel fell to the ground, beat up and bruised. Someone commented on that small paragraph there and was like, calm down, Zestiel, or something like that. And it like gave me vibes of like, daddy chill. Does anyone else remember that meme? I thought that was funny. Alistair was becoming confused too. He looked up at the sky and at all his surroundings and slowly it was slowly changing back to normal. No fucking chance this is stopping on its own, he said, not fully believing it. From the corner of Alistair's eyes was what looked like, off in the distance, a shooting star falling out of the sky. But it was no shooting star, it was Lucifer, basically rocket launching himself down from heaven. He went straight for Zestiel, slamming down on him, punching him with fire coming out of his hands. Rage filled the air. He was going to tear this overlord to shreds. Don't fuck with what I love, bitch, Lucifer screamed in a chilling demonic voice. I can't do a demonic voice, but just pretend that was a big scary voice. Alistair stood there watching him nearly kill Zestiel, but he held himself back from finishing him off. I can't kill you, but you'll never recover either, Lucifer said and spit on him. Alistair was wide-eyed, seeing Zestiel bloody, broken, burnt, and barely breathing on the ground. Then the radio demon looked over at his, it says had, but it should be at his satanic lover. He couldn't help but admit it turned him on to see Lucifer be so badass. He wanted to lick the blood on Lucifer's face and ravish him. Sadism was definitely a kink for him. Oh my, who knew you could be so tough, Alistair said seductively. The punishment is lifted. I got redeemed, and I wouldn't waste a second before coming here to protect you, he said, grabbing Alistair by the waist to pull him closer. Be careful now, my king, or I might bend you over now and make you sin again. Alistair licked Lucifer's neck. What's stopping you? Lucifer said in a deep, sexy voice. Just pretend my voice sounds like that. Fire surrounded them as they started making out. The passion was hot and their adrenaline rushing. Both being turned on and in the heat of the moment, didn't care about their surroundings or being a few feet away from a half-dead, passed-out demon. Alistair pushed Lucifer to the ground, start ripping his pants down. That satanic ass is mine, he growled seductively in Lucifer's ear. Lucifer moaned, you gotta fight for dominance before I take it. Then reached down to feel Alistair's chicken. I'd like to see you try. Alistair grabbed Lucifer by the legs and lifted them up to his chest and put his face down to eat him out. He's going for the butt, you guys. He licked and stuck his tongue in. Oh, fuck, Bambi. Lucifer kept moaning. Alistair paused. Say my name. Then he started sucking Lucifer's eggplant. Alistair, fuck. Lucifer couldn't help but melt. It felt so good. He didn't stop sucking until Lucifer did the do in his mouth and Alistair swallowed Lucifer sat up, heavy breathing, and gave him a French kiss. When they leave... I'm sorry, people are actually listening to me read this. When they leaned back from each other, they saw that the fire was being put out around them. It was being put out by magic, and in their peripheral vision, they saw it was Lilith clearly clearing the fire and making things safe. She glances over and saw her ex-husband pantless in the arms of the radio demon host of the hotel. What the fuck, Lou? Lucifer scrambled to put his pants back on, and Alistair stood up in a panic, fixing his pants as well. Oh my god, Lilith, Lily, darling, look what's that? Lucifer yelled, pointing off in the distance to make Lilith turn around, and as she did, he had Alistair poof them back to the hotel. So Lilith looked back, and they had disappeared. She sighed. I knew it. I just knew he was a little fruity, she said to herself as she started marching back to the hotel as well. Luckily, the hotel wasn't too damaged from the outbreak attack that happened. And somebody commented on that, like, a little fruity. Like, he's more fruity than what you think. And it's like, she had probably her suspicions, but, she was also married to him. So she was like, I don't know. Anyway, this was funny. When we come back, I'll be reading chapter 20. We'll see where it goes from here. And I hope you enjoyed. Bye!